Hi guys, sorry I am going to be out for the next couple days. My dog needed surgery and now cannot be left alone, but I will be back Thursday. So hang tight and I'll see you guys soon. In the meantime, what I'm going to have you do, if you are done with your iReady diagnostic, double check. I reset it for a couple of you. If you are done with your iReady diagnostic, then you and a partner are going to get to plan your dream vacation. You have a budget of 5,000 imaginary dollars to spend on this vacation, and you are going to work through this checklist to go through all of the different steps of what it takes to really plan something like this. You can use this checklist throughout just to kind of keep track. So once you finish something, move a check over to it. When it's done, you're done. The first thing that you're going to look at is planning the trip. So where are you going? What dates are you going to be there? Who's going? Type both of your partner's names and make sure you don't go over $5,000. There's going to be little bubbles with notes or hints or resources that you can use. So please keep an eye out for these orange bubbles in each of the slides. I tried to throw in information that'll help you get through this a little bit faster. Quick note on the where. Please be specific. Make sure that you specify a city where you're going. So let's say you are traveling to Scotland. Where in Scotland, okay? Pick a place. If you don't know where to go specifically, you can look up fun places to go in Scotland and pick one of the cities. So Edinburgh, Scotland, for example. But that'll help you with planning later on. So pick a specific city. It can be somewhere in the United States or it can be somewhere outside of the United States. Okay. You are going to choose to either travel by car or by plane. So one of these slides needs to be filled out. You cannot travel by car if you are traveling outside of the United States, Mexico, or Canada. Okay. Mexico, United States, Canada, car's fair. Otherwise, you're going to have to fly. You could fly to all of those places as well, and sometimes it is cheaper. So be sure to check prices on those too to decide what's best for your budget. Okay. Make sure you are keeping track of your little budget down here. And every time you do add a total for your cost, make sure you record it on your budget slide there. There'll be that little blue box. And then you can also return to your checklist slide here and navigate to the next activity. You're going to need to tell me 3 different locations that you could possibly stay at. So hotels, Airbnbs, whatever it is. Decide on one of them and move that star there. Add it to your budget. Okay. You need at least one activity plan per day. They do not have to cost money. If you are going to the beach, for example, that is not something that you would have to pay for necessarily. But make sure you have at least one activity for every day that you are going to be gone. You can't travel more than 10 days, but if you're only gone for 5 days, you only need 5 activities and so forth. Okay. Again, make sure you're reading those little orange bubbles for some help. Add it to your budget when you're done. Look up the weather. What's it going to be like? Make sure to look at these orange bubbles because I tell you how to find the average. I tell you how to find those percentages. And then with whatever last little bit of money you have, you are going to put it all towards your food. If at this point, I would recommend checking how much money do you have out of that 5,000 left. If you don't think it's going to be enough for food, then maybe go back to some of the older slides and see where you could save some money. But divvy up the rest of your remaining money for food. You do need to eat 3 times a day, and you have to eat every day that you are gone. So fill it out for however many days you are gone. Last little bit here, add some photos, show me where you're going. Let me see how beautiful it is. And just double check that your budget did not go over $5,000. Please be nice for whoever is in the room. I am home taking care of my dog who had to have surgery. I will be back Thursday. Please keep good thoughts and vibes in the classrooms at all time. Perfect notes, and I will see you guys soon. Thanks so much. Please be good.